What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Patrick here. Moving on to the next example. So we're told that Alice wants to pay off her loan faster, so she increased her monthly payment by 80%. The new payment is $954. What was the original payment? So there's actually multiple ways to do this. What we can do, first off, let's introduce a variable here. So let x equal the original payment. That's what we are solving for. And so notice that there's an original payment or an old payment and then a new payment, and we're told the difference between them is 80%. So we know that a percent change in something in general is just basically the new value minus the old value all over the old value. And if you're actually dealing with percentages, you want to multiply this by 100. And if you don't multiply this by 100 here, then this percent change has to be in decimals. So we can use this. We could plug in the 80% here. Now, because we're not multiplying by 100 here, I'm going to leave the 100 out. This percent change has to be in decimals. So we'd put 0.8 over here. And then we'd have the new payment, which is $954 minus the old payment all over the old payment, like that. And now notice we have an equation in terms of one variable. So what we can do is we can cross multiply. So 0.8 times x is 0.8x. And then we'll have 1 times 954 minus x, like that. And then we could solve for x, so bring this x over. So we'll have 0.8x plus x equals 954. And then notice these are like terms, there's like a 1 in front, so we would end up with 1.8x equals 954, x equals 954 over 1.8, so x would be 530. And so that would be the answer to the question, $530. Now be careful, they may ask something with a question like this, what was the increase in payment? So we would find the new payment, then if they ask for the increase, then you take 954 minus 530, then that would be the answer. So just be very careful with these kinds of questions with what they're asking, but here they just ask for the new payment. Or sorry, they ask for the original payment, which is $530. And then another way we could have done this, we would have actually got to this step a lot quicker, is basically whatever old value, you'd have 1 plus the percentage change in decimals equals the new value, like that. So the old value, what we're solving for, x, 1 plus the percentage change in decimals, which is 0.8, and it's a positive because it's increasing, and then we'd have the new payment, which is 954, and then we'd have x 1.8 equals 954, and then notice we would just end up at that spot right there. So we divide by 1.8, x would end up being 530 as well. So different ways your prof may show how to do a question like this, either with this formula or this formula. They're both the same, they're just rearranged. But yeah, whichever way you do it, 530 is the answer.